I'm Brandon Lang. This is your Sunday edition of My Two Cents. We'll get to your free pick winner in just a moment. Take a look at Denver and Pittsburgh from the Mile High City. We'll have it for you in just a moment. So just when you think you have seen it all in this business, then comes Arizona and Green Bay last night. Listen, 75-dimer goes down, no way around it. But the mistakes that were made from a coaching standpoint were unbelievable. From Bruce Arians throwing the football with 2:26 to go in the game, Green Bay with no timeouts. If you run it on second down, run it on third down, and kick the field goal, you leave Aaron Rodgers with 1:15 on the clock. Instead, he throws it on second down, runs it on third, 2-minute warning. Rodgers gets the ball back with 1:50. Big difference to blitzing on the last play of the game, to Peterson not knocking down the Hail Mary, to the 6-point win in OT. It was unbelievable to watch. Just like Andy Reid with the clock management and Kansas City. Coaching stupidity, penalties, and turnovers. 3 things you can't handicap. So, boom, Saturday's done. On to Sunday, 75-dimer on Seattle, Carolina. Let's get on the board. And then we got a big week coming up. That's it. Nothing more to talk about, nothing more to do. You just kind of shake your head, move on, continue the grind. Then again, just when you thought you've seen it all in this business, then came Arizona and Green Bay last night. 75-dimer, Seattle, Carolina. Let's get on the board here on Sunday. All right, free pick winner in a moment. My 2 cents. So I came on this video a couple of weeks ago and said there was no way the Golden State Warriors are better than the 95-96 Bulls team that went 72-10. And I also went on radio this week, ESPN LA, and said, listen, there is no way they are going to break the Bulls record of 72-10. I said they're too fragile, they're too small in the paint. When it's all said and done, the San Antonio Spurs are going to punk them in a very big way come the NBA playoffs. I said this week that if not for the Clippers, Chris Paul hitting the fall-away bank shot to knock the Spurs out of the playoffs last year, it would have been San Antonio and Golden State, and San Antonio would have went to the NBA Finals, and they would have beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, not the Golden State Warriors. Well, in a couple of Mondays, we'll see San Antonio and Golden State go at it, and I think people will get a better picture of just how Golden State does not match up with the interior presence of Duncan and Aldridge and Boris Diaw and that San Antonio Spurs team that is playing lights out right now as well. It's going to be a great ball game, but like I said, the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls team that went 72-10 was 38-3. At the 41-game mark, halfway mark of the NBA season. They were 38-3 with their loss last night to the Detroit Pistons. The Golden State Warriors are 37-4. Stay tuned as we track this throughout the season, but as you saw last night, I assure you, the Chicago Bulls would not have been blown out at Detroit, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a fact. Greatest team in NBA history is the 1995-1996 Chicago Bulls, and there is no arguing it. 72-10 and an NBA championship. Golden State was a great story early in the year, but that's it, a great story. When the season has come and gone, trust me, folks, they'll have a lot more than 10 losses. All right, free pick winner. Pittsburgh and Denver, and the Steelers roll in here banged up and battered, not only just from the physicality of the Cincinnati game, the emotion of the Cincinnati game, but they lose Antonio Brown. Ben's playing with a banged-up shoulder. And now you got a Denver team that in the first meeting this year, how soon we forget, Brock Osweiler and the Broncos rolled into Pittsburgh and were up 27-13 at the half. Pittsburgh defense could not stop Denver offensively, but they did come out in the second half. They did go to more man-to-man. They did blitz Osweiler. He didn't do a very good job in the second half of getting Denver in the right formations and the right calls. They were shut out. And, of course, Pittsburgh outscored them in the second half 21-0 and got the 34-27 win. Now you're going on the road in the altitude off that physical game against Cincinnati. And I'm sorry, folks, I just don't see the Pittsburgh Steelers being able to contend here. So we're going to take the Denver Broncos from -7.5. We're going to take them down to -0.5. We're going to take that total down and go over the posted total. That total is 38. Let's take it down to 31, and we'll do a little two-team 7-point teaser on the Denver Broncos and over the posted total late this afternoon. That's it, everybody. A fantastic Sunday. As always, I'm Brandon Lang. Win or lose, I will be back here on Monday with another edition of My 2 Cents.